Well, hello there. I've been hearing about this midway that has ancient Indians. Mighty queer.
Well, that's not news. Welcome to my shop. I was
Look
talking
out,
to some
mister.
Blackwater fellas
Beg
last
your
night.
pardon
Seemed
there.
kind of snooty.
Is that
I'm always glad to see a customer.
Hello there.
I'm sure you'll find something you like here.
a fella carrying a Carcano sniper rifle was walking about
Thank
town,
you.
they said.
Well, I hope you're leaving satisfied one way or another.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. Can we stop wasting time and get on with it, please? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me. So yours right now?
Uncle? Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
You are looking well.
Howdy. How do you do, sir? How would Armadillo get by without me?
Hey, mister.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight. Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, come see me.
Walton's last rampage. Most of them are not.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Robbing and killing. No, then they left me alone.
Remember the miracle. Heed the warning. Repent.
That's John Marston. He's gonna be a hired killer. I
Sounds
ordered
good to
some
me.
fancy things from Spalding, but they darn well never arrived.
Ain't that the truth?
Sure.
Blackwater just keeps on getting bigger.
The
Damn.
only reason to do this job is the free folks you get down at the whorehouse.
It doesn't surprise me nothing.
I guess I should probably go.
I heard some damn cannibals took a yard slab.
I sure hope the federals can give us a ride.
If your right hand causes you to sin, take your left hand. Cut it off. I urge you, brother. You are not serving your creator, but the devil.
You old cuss, how you doing?
Climb on board.
Your hearts are full of sin, greed, idolatry.
looking at it, guy. Come over here.
Huh. Darn
You a tough
newcomers.
guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. The only way out for you is down, son. 6 feet down. How'd you like
You should
it?
keep your
I want it
opinions to
between the
yourself,
eyes,
pal.
quick, no pain.
Well, hello, ma'am. It's so stimulating to see a woman with real color in her face.
I ain't cleaning up.
What have we got here?
Blessings to you.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company,
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people that pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
How good it is to see.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy. Ooh, now.
Come!
Pick up the pace, boy. We need to stay on him.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal? Come on!
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down. I'll teach you some respect for the law.
You're outnumbered, Marshal.
I'll make sure your family's
almost
taken
killed me.
care of, John. Christ alive! Arston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Arston. Smoke him up.
You boys just ain't that tough.
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Stay close. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
You brought help, did you? Well, I'm gonna kill both of you dumb bastards. Is that all of you? You're due.
I got you, boy.
behind the outhouse, boy! I see one of them. Now get behind that outhouse! Ain't sure we seen the last of them.
I put a window in your skull, Walton.
You couldn't hit a fool's ass with a pack full of banjo.
That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive. He's bolting. Try to take him alive. I want that bastard in front of a judge. It has been a pleasure, Marshal. You're letting him escape, Marston. Cross the line! Walton's escaping! Take him down, boy! You ain't got me yet, old man! Come on! Get that bastard! Oh my good God! I'm coming for you! Arston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Arston. Move him up. You're outnumbered, Marshal. That's your day of reckoning, boys. Get to that crate. I got you covered. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
You ain't getting near Walton.
I'll teach you some respect for the law.
You shouldn't play with guns, fellas!
I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder. There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. My God. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. There's two boys facing the house.
Up here, cocksuckers.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend! You ain't that tough, Walton.
Stay close. That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope. Damn you!
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah!
What have we got here?